Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We're so glad you're here. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverdi. Today, we are offering great information to you and your entire family.
That's right. Today, we begin with a look at a very important resource you might not have thought about before, your pharmacist.
That's right. And taking that first step on the road to recovery, our friends from Transformation Drug and Alcohol Treatment Center are back with some really important ways to help reclaim your life.
The Balancing Act starts right now. This morning, we continue our four-part series on improving health care for you and your family with the help of your pharmacist. It's part 2 in our series, and today we're talking about heart health and COPD. And here to explain is Dr. Marcia Mallett from Good Neighbor Pharmacy, a network of more than 3,000 locally owned community pharmacies. Welcome, Marcia.
Thank you.
First
Thank
of
you for
all,
having
you're
me.
stunning, and who wouldn't want you as their pharmacist?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Marcia, remind me what you do at Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Well, Julie, I'm not just a pharmacist. I am a pharmacist that likes to talk to our patients. I consult with them. We're community driven. We do a lot of community activities with the patient. Our patients know us by name, and they can come and talk to us about anything.
Your pharmacist is so important. You see them more than your doctor, so I love what you're doing there, and I'm sure you do treat a lot of patients who have heart disease, and how are you able to help in that area?
One of the things I want to point out is that heart disease is the leading cause of deaths here in America amongst women and men. And let me add that according to the World Health Organization, as recent as 2012, there were 17.5 million deaths that were attributed to heart disease, which represented about 31%. And now that's globally. Those numbers are pretty staggering.
Yes, they are.
So what we want to point out are the risk factors for heart disease. You have smoking, high blood cholesterol, high blood pressure. There's obesity, overweight, physical inactivity, and diabetes. Many of our patients, they come in presenting with those risk factors, and we get an opportunity to educate and talk to them about their disease state and talk to them about their medications and make certain that they're taking their medications like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
And if there are any issues there, we have the opportunity and the time to contact their physician. So it's always a collaborative effort with the patients.
What I love about Good Neighbor is that you aren't behind this wall. You're right there, you're accessible, and you can deal with your patients and their issues.
Absolutely, yes. You know, we're upfront and personal. You know, I say it's like an old-fashioned type of feel. We know them by name, we get to know their families, because we see them more often than not than their physicians. And in dealing with their smoking issues, number one, you know, I talk to my patients about, okay, are you ready to quit? Because you have to first make the commitment that you want to quit, that you want to stop. And then I offer information such as support groups, and then there are medications that are available to assist them. One of the leading causes of COPD is smoking, and that goes hand in hand, because remember, one of the risk factors for heart disease is smoking. Many times you have patients that have more than one condition, so it's very important that we're there to take the time and talk to the patient and make certain that they understand their conditions, because sometimes they come in, they take medication, and they ask me, okay, Dr. Mallett, what am I taking this for? What is this medication for?
Right.
You know, and then I have to point out to them, okay, your doctor prescribed this medication because you have heart disease or because you have high blood pressure. I also say to them, but you know, you have to make certain that you know the name of your medication, because they'll come in and they'll say, okay, well, I know I got this pink pill or this green pill. And I say, no, no, no. It's very important that you know and understand the name of your medication, because God forbid that there's an emergency and the person that's taking care of you, they must know exactly what you're taking. So yes, we do like going out front and coming from behind the the counter and having that interaction with our patients, because we're very much community driven. That's what we do. You know, we have patients who are diabetic. We have patients with high blood pressure. We have patients with high cholesterol. We have patients who have HIV and who have cancer. And we're taught to look at the patient and their presentation and be able to counsel them to help better their issues.
Marcia, thank you so much for coming by. Great information.
Thank you for having me.
All right, if you want to know more, log on to thebalancingact.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
I hope you've been watching our series on overcoming addiction, reclaim your life, relearn to relive in a way you've never lived before. And if you haven't, you can catch all of the segments by going to thebalancingact.com, thebalancingact.com. Now today, we're talking about taking that first step to the road to recovery. Dr. Maureen Esposito, Executive Vice President of Clinical Services at Transformations Drug and Alcohol Treatment Center, is here to offer help and hope. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
You know, doctor, we've talked a lot about addiction, the signs, the holidays, the new year. Something I want to ask you this morning and talk to you about is many of your clients, before they get to the Transformation Treatment Center, have said over and over again, it's not going to happen to me. Common?
Very, very common. I've heard that many, many times. People even witnessing very difficult results of alcohol and drugs, they don't think it's going to happen to them. Well, by the time they come to treatment and they've hit bottom, it has happened to them. And so they come in and they're sort of like a deer in the headlight. They don't know what to expect. They're frightened. You know, they have stereotypes in their mind of what it's like. Treatment is not punishment. Treatment is a new way of life.
So when they make that call and they have that courage, and we hope they do, what can they expect after that?
They can hear a very friendly voice that is non-judgmental, that is very welcoming, and that is really willing to listen. And that's what people really need to do, is they need to listen to what the story is so that we can assess what needs they have. Once people come into the treatment center, they'll be greeted by myself and a variety of therapists. And our facility is very beautiful, it's very welcoming, it's not a frightening place to be. They'll be assigned to an apartment where they will have their own private bedroom and their own private bathroom.
And we had the honor of talking to a few of your clients who have taken that step. I'd like our viewers to listen real quick. Let's take a listen.
When I came to Transformations, I went to detox first, and I was very comfortable, and they came and visited me at detox and made sure that I was okay and that if I had any questions. And then when I got here, you know, the transition was pretty easy. They brought me grocery shopping. We went to a meeting that night, and I started groups the next day, met with my therapist. My therapist had a lot of like-minded people. All of us had the same drug of choice, so it was very comfortable to sit and talk with people.
This place is a really good place. There's a lot of people here that really care and are doing everything they can to help people who really want it.
So they've taken that first step. They're now at the Transformation Treatment Center. What kind of programs go on through the day? Because I've heard from some people that say, you know, it's just, I don't know what to expect that day or what I'm going to be doing, and I feel like I'm in a prison. It's not like that.
Not at all. When they first make that phone call, everything will be explained to them so that they know that their needs will be met. So if we have a young person, we have a young person program so that 18 to 30 will be in that program designed specifically for their needs. A person over 30 has very different needs than a younger person.
Sure.
They may be going through a divorce, they may be going through child custody battles, they may be having job losses or financial problems. So we gear the programs to the individual so that their needs are met. We also have a Christian program. So someone who wants a faith-based recovery program, they will be invited into that program as well.
We also walked into what you call the Serenity Room, and there was a room also where I believe a chiropractor comes in. Talk to me about that.
Yes, they will really be able to avail themselves of many, many services. Our chiropractor will be able to give them adjustments should they need that. Again, people are coming in very debilitated. Some of them are not feeling well physically, and so we like to help with nutraceuticals, vitamins, minerals, nutrients. Many times they're not eating properly, so we have a nutritionist. So we look at the physical as well as the spiritual and the emotional.
And that's what I felt when I went there, because it wasn't what I expected. And to be honest, there's even some fun along the way.
Exactly. I always like to think of treatment as a combination of college and camp. The college part is the learning part, all the information about the addiction, about the disease of addiction. And the camp part is about having some fun. People that are using alcohol and drugs many times isolate, and they don't know how to have fun unless they're drinking or drugging. So what we do is we provide many, many activities. We have equine therapy, we have art, we have working out at the gym, we have activities where we go to parks and the beach and the movies. So normal setting for people that are struggling with many, many issues.
And something important to note is that family members can visit.
Exactly. We have a very big family program where we invite the families in so that they learn about addiction. They also are there to support their family member.
And doctor, just to note, it is important, imperative to get the support early.
It's wonderful if people can come in as soon as they recognize it. But even if they don't recognize it right away, better late than never.
Absolutely. And for people who want more information, doctor, where do they go?
We'd love them to visit our website, transformationstreatment.org.
Thank you so much for everything
Thank
you
you.
do. Thank you. God bless you. And if you want to learn more, log on to our website, thebalancingact.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Do you want or need to spend more quality time with your kids but can't figure out how? And these days kids want cool technology and exciting involvement with their digital devices. Yet the high cost of those devices restricts many parents from being able to purchase and then share high-tech quality time with their kids. Well, moms and dads, we've got good news for you. Back for her second visit is Elizabeth Little, Director of Marketing for Irulu Technologies, to tell us more. Elizabeth, great to have you back in the studio.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
You know, you got to help me out here. I have two girls, and you know, I want to know things that help me bring technology, involve me in their technology, and what I can do to be more present with them when they're on so many of their mobile devices.
Well, Julie, as you know, kids are absolutely captivated by technology, and it really holds their attention. And what this does is creates the perfect opportunity for you as a parent to spend time bonding and interacting with your kids. They can be used for doing things like helping your kids do their homework and reinforce what's being learned in school. You can use the tablets and smartphones to inspire their creative side, and you can even do things that are purely fun.
You know, Elizabeth, a recent survey says that the average family spends less than 8 hours together a week, and quality time is even less, like 30 minutes. What is going to help get more technology into the hands of parents so they can increase their quality time with their kids?
At Irulu, we're doing everything we can to make that happen. And we believe that three things need to happen. First, the technology needs to be affordable for families. Our average tablet sells for $50. Secondly, the technology needs to be durable and reliable, and we build that into every product we make. And then lastly, the product needs to be easy and intuitive to use.
I'm amazed that you just said $50 for a tablet.
Yes, you're absolutely right, and we're so happy to be able to do this, Julie, for our customers. We have a low-cost business model that allows us to pass a cost benefit on to our consumers through better pricing. So I brought a range of tablets and smartphones to show you today, and we have options for kids of every age. And what they all have in common is an intuitive and highly responsive touch screen. They all have front and rear cameras with flash and autofocus, and they connect to your internet via Wi-Fi.
Wow.
These do everything that you would expect from today's hottest technology, from being able to surf the web, to using apps, playing games, and watching video content. So the first, Julie, is the Baby Pad, and this was developed specifically with kids in mind. It sells for about $60.
Wow.
It's made with non-toxic materials and food-grade silicone. It has soft rails and rubberized bumpers, and this prevents injuries and scratched furniture. And kids love it because it has a colorful, interactive interface that contains all the activities that they like to do. Parents love it because it has parent mode that allows them to limit what apps go on the device, as well as limit usage time. And next is the X Pro X1. And the X Pro sells for $50. It's our top selling tablet. And this little device does absolutely everything that you would expect. Its 7-inch screen size is perfect for small hands, and it's light and portable, so it fits easily in a backpack. It's tiny, but it's mighty. It's got a powerful quad-core processor, and this is great for running apps as well as playing games. It makes it the perfect option for games or educational content.
Wonderful.
And then I've got some of our smartphones. This is the Universe and this is the Victory. And our smartphones retail for $99 to $129. As
Great.
you can see, they've got large screens and all the built-in functionality that you could possibly want. They're sleek, stylish, and lightweight in design.
And tell me about the apps that are out there and how can those help improve parents and kids having time together?
Well, Julie, all of these devices work with Android technology, and that interfaces with the Google Play Store, where you'll find 1 million apps, and over 300,000 of them are ranked for children. And there are all sorts of apps, whether they be for math, learning to read, teach the ABCs, or colors. The options are absolutely endless.
What else makes Irulu a great choice for parents out there?
We manually test 100% of products that come off of the line, and we back them with a hassle-free guarantee. Irulu also has a very loyal following. We have over 500,000 positive votes on eBay. And as a benefit to Balancing Act viewers,
yes,
we're offering a promotion today. If you go to irulu.com, you can get 20% off plus free shipping.
Thank you for doing that for our viewers. And Elizabeth, thank you for being in the studio with us again today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and if you'd like to find out more about today's tech topic, visit us at thebalancingact.com or get social. Log on to Facebook/The Balancing Act fans.
Portions of today's program are brought to you by Irulu, makers of quality tablets and smartphones that fit the family budget. Irulu, today's hottest technology without the high price.
Thanks so much for spending part of your morning with us.
All right, we hope you learned a little something. Remember, we've got lots more info on our website, thebalancingact.com.
And how about head to our Facebook page? We have lots of great stories coming up. Share your thoughts about the show. We will share them on the air.
That's right. And until next time, remember, everybody, find your balance. So long.